Well, hello there again, my good friends. Thanks a million for clicking on this video and sticking with me. I appreciate everybody's support. Bit of a strange video last night. First of all, I hope you're all keeping well, fit and healthy, and minding yourself in the heat. The heat is unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable, and it's going to get worse this week coming. To give a monster heat. I suppose some of you like it, some of you don't. I hate it. But anyway, stay fit and healthy is the main thing, and look after yourself. Bit of a strange video last night. I got my wires crossed big time until I found out this morning what was going on. Now, see all these flies? I live right next to the wood, and I get things coming in the house sometimes like hornets. They're called wood wasps, and I'm not messing. They're about 2 inches long. Black and amber wasp, about 2 inches long, and their sting is about 1 inch long, so I wouldn't like that pricking into me now, in all fairness. But yeah, you get ate alive in the summer here with all different kind of moths and midgets and flies and fucking whatever. Anyway, back to last night's video and the problem that I had with YouTube. I'm a kind of person I'll never give up. And I'll say again, it's absolutely nothing to do with money. Nothing whatsoever to do with money. I just like to get to the bottom of things. After so much hard work. 16 months or whatever it was. I actually got through to the YPP, the YouTube Partner Program. And I fucking knew, like I said in last night's video, thousands of videos on YouTube, I knew the likes of betting, nap, horse racing, all these kind of things, winners, gambling. I knew they had absolutely feck all to do with my channel. But this is what fucking ChatGPT told me yesterday evening. Now I know they're AI and they're not always right. If you go into Google now, my friends, I've only noticed it with the last month. It's not Google anymore. Just say you want to Google something. Google someone's name, Google a film, Google a song. The first thing comes up is thinking. It's AI. It's all fucking AI. Everything is AI now, you know what I mean? Now I was going to get into AI videos and spend an awful lot of money, but fuck that. Go way out of that. I'm quite happy now, like I said, sitting in my own little kitchen, talking into my phone and talking to people that follow me and trust me, and I trust them as well. But it turns out, I won't yap now for long. I've 6 beautiful horses for tomorrow. I can get back to normal now, from tomorrow night on. I can put back up good old Frankel in my thumbnail. I can mention all the words I want in the descriptions and the header of the video, whatever you want to call it. It turns out I got through to YPP YouTube Partner Program. They're the ones that give you a few bob at the end of the month. And like I said, it's nothing about money. It was just getting to the bottom of it. Because I knew someone was wrong somewhere, and I knew there was something wrong with my channel. It states if you want to get monetized on YouTube, you have to have something like 500 subscribers, 3 videos, and 300 public watch hours, right? That's what most people aim for. I'm going to make a separate video on this tomorrow to explain to people, because this is why a lot of people just give up. They walk away. Not Kenny. I didn't fucking give up. Do you know what I mean? I got to the bottom of it. People get to 3,000 watch hours and they can't put ads on their videos, and they, like me, with the last 7 days, I've contacted everything on the fucking laptop, even on the phone. Couldn't get to the bottom of it until this morning. It turns out, I won't keep it too long now, sorry now for chatting, but it's kind of an important video for me. It turns out, yeah, your 300 watch hours, 3,000 watch hours, sorry. I think it's 500 or is it 100 subscribers, I can't remember, something like, and 3 videos uploaded. You're welcomed. Once you've no strikes on your channel, you're welcomed to the monetization process with Google AdSense, right? AdSense. But they don't explain anywhere. See, a lot of people think when they get them 3,000 watch hours, my God. Now, in all fairness, that's a lot of watch hours. 3,000 public watch hours. There's no problem getting the subscribers and uploading 3 videos. It's the watch hours people get frustrated over. And that's why I changed to horse racing 2 or 3 months ago. I started off very well. Now you all know that. Throwing out 6 winners a day, 10 winners on a Saturday. Had a few bad days lately. That's all down, lads. That's all down to the heat and the horses. There's some weird fucking results lately. I mean, the first race at Killarney, it's Tuesday now. I'll just call it today because I'm making the video on a Monday. Well, Monday night, Tuesday morning. The first race at Killarney Monday, which was yesterday. You had an 8-1 shot that absolutely slaughtered a 1-3 on shot. You know what I mean? There's all 4, 5, same as tomorrow, Tuesday, all 4, 5, 6 horse races. The heat, you have to think of the poor horses in this heat. And the jockeys. But if a horse sweats up at the start of a race, 9 times out of 10 forget about him. Do you know what I mean? He's after burning out his energy straight away. But anyway, going back to YouTube, it turns out, yes, after 3,000 public watch hours, you get to join the YPP, the YouTube Partner Program. You get monetized, all that kind of blah blah blah. But it doesn't tell you that you need 4,000 watch hours before they can put ads on your video. And that's the thing that was killing me. I have 100 videos, over 100 videos, which is small channel. And beside every single video is ads is not turned on. and I couldn't fucking turn them on. I tried everything in the world, I couldn't turn them on. And I'm just here, like I said, it's nothing about money. I'm just here saying to myself, fucking like, jeez, if we got a few bob at the end of the month, fucking 60 or 70 quid or something, which is 20 quid a week or whatever, you get a few old bits out of it or something, do you know what I mean? It's an extra few bob, it's something. I done some laughing at one of the comments on last night's video. I think it was the first comment. The fella told me to rent out my spare room. Go in now, get out of that garden. Happy enough now here in my house of my own. To meet the right woman, of course. Baby, where are you? Hard to meet the right one. But anyway, so that was the problem, yeah. And I'm almost at 4,000 watch hours. But it tells you 3,000 watch hours. So that's the case cleared up. And I had to do some digging. I had to do serious digging to contact Google AdSense, the people that monetizes your channel. And in all fairness, like I said, it's not about money, but I think a lad, anybody, you deserve it, in all fairness. You deserve to make a hungry few bob. You're not going to be like the fucking big channels on YouTube making fucking 20,000, 50,000, 100,000 a month. You know what I mean? If you got 70 or 80 quid, you do a few bits for you. That's all I'm doing it for. Do you know what I mean? And I put down that super thanks on my channel. It's underneath every video. And I put it down to the minimum. I think it's $1.99. If someone likes your video and they like your personality, whatever, I think it's called Super Chat or Super Thanks, something like that. They can give you $1.99 by pressing that button. But you still only get about 60% of it. So YouTube is winning the whole time. Do you know what I mean? But I'm glad now I got to the bottom of it, because my head was a little bit wrecked. Now I looked a little bit down and out last night in that video, but I wasn't down and out. I was a little bit peed off, like I said in the video. A little bit peed off. Because I couldn't get an answer. Do you know what I mean? And I wasn't going to give up, like I said. I kept digging and digging and digging until I got that fucking answer. And I got it. So I know now, probably by the end of this week, easily, I'll be well over the 4,000 public watch hours. And I can turn on ads on my video. That's me happy. Right, it's just the last fucking whinging video you're going to get. I'm going to give you 6 horses now for tomorrow. I can mention horses now, I can mention naps. I can mention fucking minge, tiddies, whatever I want to mention. Do you know what I mean? I knew them kind of words had nothing to do with turning on ads. Nap for tomorrow. All this. And yesterday I fucking took me hours and hours and hours to go through the whole 100 and something videos and take off poor Al Frankel off me thumbnail and change all the titles, change everything. I didn't have to do it, but I didn't know that at the time. So like, I'm going to make a video tomorrow probably, or someday, that won't be about horse racing. It'll be about YouTube and things you have to do, because I'm learning every day the same as everybody else. Most people just walk away. They spend 1, 2, 3, 4 years breaking their heart making videos. And they just give up. I'm going to make a couple of videos on things like that. So if you see them popping up, my friends, don't worry about it. I'm still going to make my 7 videos a week for the horses. One in evening, one every night, whatever you want to call it. And now I can concentrate a bit better. We'll get back to a bit of form, right? So that's enough of that whinging. Shut up, Kenny. You're fucking 15 minutes in. I just wanted to explain to you. Because I know a lot of people on my channel are decent people. I know in the comments. Decent people. And they know exactly what I was on about. And like I said, it's fuck all to do with money. It's just beating the system. Don't fucking lie down. And you know what I mean? Don't lie down and give up. And that's the same with the horses, my friends. Don't lie down and give up. The racing at the moment is absolutely all over the shop. I don't care what anyone says. With the Hees, it's absolutely all over the shop. It's very, very hard to get winners. Now you all know by now I can easily pick out 14, 16, 20 to 1 winners. No problemo. You know that by now. You have to put the head down. Each video could take 4 to 5 hours between studying the farm, making the video, uploading it. So that's what I'm just saying to you. There's a lot of work goes into it, my friends. And I don't mind doing that. I don't work anymore. I don't, you know what I mean? It's more of a hobby than else. But like I said, look, I'll just say for the last time, it'd be nice at the end of the month to get a small few shillings. But you could do an extra few bits at it. That's all I want of it. You're not gonna, I don't want to get fucking rich. I'm not gonna get rich, you know what I mean? And I don't want to be rich. So anyway, look. I'm after explaining now what happened. To place ads on your YouTube channel, you need 4,000 watch hours, not 3,000. Even though you get monetized, they call it, at 3,000 watch hours. You need the 4,000 to turn on the ads. That's the part I couldn't figure out, but I figured it out today. Anyway, there's not great racing tomorrow, my friends. I wouldn't say there's great racing for the week with that heat. I went through all the cards tomorrow. I went through all the English cards first. Fate Loss, whatever they want to call it. I thought that was closed actually. I thought that race course was closed down. Wolverhampton, Beverley, Leicester. There's 4 English meetings and 2 Irish meetings. And I went through them all. And I was especially looking for Oisin Murphy because he pulled off a 5-timer today at Windsor. Well, yesterday, Monday, you'll be watching this now tomorrow. And I think he had a second, so he done well, Oisin Murphy. See, this is when jockeys hit form, nothing to do with trainers, whatever. And I couldn't find him for tomorrow in the 4 English racing. I said, fucking, Oisin is after taking a break now, after getting 5 winners. But he's actually riding over in Ireland. Imagine riding 5 winners in England today. Jumping on a plane, whatever, heading over to Ireland for Tuesday. Like I said before, people, I don't know how the fuck they do it. I don't know how. These jockeys, you have to respect them. I know we love an Al Gamble, we love an Al Punt. But whatever you do, respect the jockeys and the horses. More than the trainers and the owners. Because they put an awful lot into it, the jockeys and the horses. I had a friend years ago, he was an Irish jockey. Only lived down the road in Piltown, 3 miles away. And that man some days would go into the local sports complex, wrap his whole body This is 100% facts. He'd wrap his whole body up in cling film, cover himself in cling film, and get into the sauna to lose weight. And his diet was a half bar, 4 squares of dairy milk every day. Fuck that, like, you know what I mean? That's no kind of life to live. And I found out another thing recently about one of the best jump jockeys in history, Tony McCoy. Do you know what Tony McCoy used to live on? AP McCoy. 7 days a week. You're not going to believe this, and people think it's bad for you. Mayonnaise. Hellman's mayonnaise. Spoon after spoon after spoon. That's what McCoy used to live on. Look it up and check it out. Kenny, shut the fuck up and get on to tomorrow's racing. And with Lucky 15, a nap, and a big each way nap. Right. 21 minutes in. I'm not even going to... This video is longer than it should, but it's not going to be like this every night, my friends. It's not going to be this long every night. Okay? So I'm going to try and, if I can read my own writing, I'm going to try and just tell you on the screen the meet and the time and the name of the horse and the price, instead of looking through the whole lot again. So here we go, my friends. Little celebration, Sidona. Here we go. Kenny's Lucky 15 for tomorrow is the 207. I had to do some digging through all these races. The 207 is Downpatrick. Ritz Plan is 7-2. I'll just write down these people because I'm not going to go through the laptop now with names and jockeys and trainers and whatever, because I'm after doing this video has gone way too long. But I hope you watch it till the end. That's the main thing. Stick with me, because we're going to get there. We're going to make the few bob. We're going to make the few bob. Some stage we're going to make the few bob. That's a promise. My head is clear now. I'm focused. 207 Downpatrick is the first horse in my Lucky 15. Ritz Plan, 7-2. The second race in my Lucky 15 is in the 5:55 of Wolverhampton. Number 11, Manly Fireball. That's Manly Fireball, 5-1. The third horse in my Lucky 15 for tomorrow, Tuesday. So excuse me, sorry about that. Tuesday the 14th, yeah. Where am I? The third horse is in the 3:57 at Leicester. I've gone to 5 different meetings tomorrow, people. I don't normally do that. I'll be back to normal tomorrow night. The 5:57 at Leicester. Loopy Linda. And I know a fucking Loopy Linda that lives a few miles away. And she is Loopy. The 5:57 at Leicester, Loopy Linda, is 11-4. Right? And the fourth horse of my Lucky 15 is in the 6:40 at Killarney. And I tipped this horse a few weeks ago at 25-1. And I think he finished a half length second. He was very unlucky. So the fourth horse, in my Lucky 15 is in the 6:40 at Killarney. Number 4, No More Porter. No More Porter, 5-1. Right, that's my Lucky 15, my friends. Sorry now for such a long video. Won't be like this every other night. My nap for tomorrow is in the 357 at Leicester, which I just mentioned, Loopy Linda. Loopy Linda is 11 to 4. That's my nap for tomorrow. 357 at Leicester. My each way nap. Now I have 2 each way naps because one of them is a reserve and he might not get in. If he does get in, the 307 at Downpatrick, Calsman. That's the 307 at Downpatrick, Calsman. 12 to 1 each way if he gets in. If he gets in, back him each way anyway. If he doesn't get in, I picked out a second horse, which is my each way nap for tomorrow. It's in the 447. It's actually the biggest race I could find tomorrow. It's a handicap. 4 places. My each way nap for tomorrow is in the 447 at Downpatrick. Ring Dunfern. Ring Dunfern, 16 to 1 each way. Now I hope you got all that, my friends. I'll be back to the shorter videos tomorrow evening because I know now my channel is safe, thank God, and I know exactly what to do. I won't blow the head off you anymore tonight. Thanks a million fucking millions for sticking with me. Now I mean that. Right, I'm going to get back to my normal routine, telling a joke here and there. And you never know. I was just thinking of it today. In a week or two time, I might even mention my Facebook profile name. It'd be nice to get to know some people. You know what I mean? And they could message you on Facebook. Be nice to communicate, in other words. Because I know most of you are friendly people on my channel and you're probably living on your own like me. But look, I'm going to end it at that. I'm not going to fucking 27 minutes. I'll be lucky if I'm able to upload this video. Good night and God bless for now. I'm after explaining you won't hear any more shit from that. I'm not worried about money or anything. I just wanted to fucking beat the system. And I done it. So good night and God bless for now. Take care. Mind yourself in the heat. 100% talk to you tomorrow night. Kenny from Tipperary in the sunny southeast of Ireland. Good night and God bless. Love you all.